Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good day. I know I fool around with that, but that's the only editing you're getting today is the jump cut. Sorry, gang, but the fancy videos just aren't happening today. I'm tired. I've had a really long weekend, and it's Monday. And you saw the title. It's not a title that's easy to talk about, but it's a title. It's a it's a title that's important to talk about. Those of us with chronic pain have a lot of other chronic issues that follow along. And it will depend somewhat on your age. I'm in a unique situation. It's hard enough being almost 60 and the father of a preteen. His teenage years are going to be difficult for me, mostly because of my chronic pain, not because of my age. Because of my chronic pain, I cannot afford a vehicle because I've been living on the same income. It has not gone up one penny in 12 years, while cost of living has increased substantially. A few years ago, I got myself a crappy vehicle and I couldn't afford to keep it going. So it's gone. I sold it and I am without, and I have been without a vehicle close to a year now. I get by. But it's at times when my son needs to get somewhere, to do something, or just wants to get out to the mountains. It was really brought it home to me yesterday when his mother, with the help of friends, took him to the mountains and they had a beautiful day. I used to take him to the mountains every couple of weekends. And I haven't seen the mountains in a year. Well, I see them from Calgary. We can see them. But haven't been in them for a year. And I miss them. So there's that piece of chronic pain, how the reduced income, and it depends on your pain, the reduced income is going to be there. It's going to hurt us all. But there's also the living with your pain, guilt, and shame. And I want to say, although it's real, although you feel it, although I feel it, it doesn't mean it's right. I feel awful about my chronic pain. I feel like I'm letting my family down. My daughter invited me to a Father's Day celebration at a park, and I've got to find some way to get there and bring my sons. And I know that those things, those park things, are really, really hard on me. I don't carry a cane anymore, and I don't want the stigma that goes with it. But a long day at a park and an outside barbecue, I know by the end of the day it's going to absolutely hurt me. And so because of the lack of the car and my pain, I have not seen my grandkids as much as I used to see my grandkids. I don't see Pasha as... I should back that bus up. I see Pasha a little bit less. There are times that because of my pain, I just have to say no. But for the most part, I put up with that. But when I do have to say no, that's when the guilt comes in. And when I see him playing across the street with his brother, throwing a ball, throwing a frisbee. I have terrible arthritis in my shoulders. I can't do that kind of arm work. Yesterday I reached for something a little higher than that in my cupboard, and I can barely move my right arm today. So it's knowing your limitations, living within your limitations, but not letting those limitations make you feel like you're less of a person. I know deep down I'm not less of a person. I'm still that guy that raised his first family on his own. I'm still that guy that although was a single dad, was able to keep a career alive and well. So much so that they worked me so hard I burned myself out. I guess bottom line, we're near the end, near the little known fact. Let's wrap this up by saying, do you feel some shame? Do you feel some guilt? And if you do, You find the things in your life that give you joy and you concentrate on them. You keep telling yourself, my pain is not me. It does not define me. It is not even a part of me. It is an outside influence that I will do my best to beat down. That's all you can do. So now, little known fact. There's a couple here. Yeah, I kind of pre-read so I know what I'm talking about. In France, the Ashton Kutcher and Natalie Portman movie No Strings Attached was actually called Sex Friends. You can't get away with sex friends here, but it's rather normal in Europe. For $45, the U.S. Bureau of Engraving and Printing will send you a 5-pound bag with $10,000 worth of shredded U.S. currency. That's interesting. Didn't know that. It would be kind of cool to get 10 grand of shredded currency. They have to take old currency and just shred it up and reprint. So never knew that could happen. You heard it first here. Peace and cheers, friends. Love and harmony. Catch ya on the other side.